King's Cove is the map choice. A pretty well-balanced map that kind of favors all the races in one way or another.
The thing about this map, having a separate ramp so far apart between the second and the third, it really opens up the possibility of wing run-bys and counterattacks.
Right, and on the other side of that coin, it also offers up the opportunity to strategically leave banelings at the top of a blind ramp.
That it does.
Plenty of games where just one or two banelings just sat at the top of a ramp, kill like 20 lings. I've seen it. Okay, both players are showing already here. It's going to be this is the third match. I've lost count. This is the fifth match, I think.
Fourth that we're going to cast.
That's right. Okay. Both players are ready. It's going to be a ZVZ on King's Cove. It's going to be Platinum Heroes 11 versus Ris3n GTKung. This is a Diamond 1 versus, I think 11 is Diamond 2.
Yes.
All right. So we're getting right underway here. These matches are heating up. The MMR is climbing. The APM is flying. We've got a ZVZ on King's Cove. Hopefully it's going to be a fun and exciting match. However, ZVZ can also end very, very quickly. But starting off with the introductions here in the bottom right, spawning as the blue Zerg, it is Platinum Heroes 11.
And his opponent representing Ris3n, playing as the orange pieces, is the Zerg GTKung.
I do appreciate that hat tip at the orange pieces comment. It's one of my favorite SC2 casters.
So 11 already doing something a little funky. He went for the extractor trick. He's going to throw down a 15 hatch, not a 15 pool.
All right. So sometimes with the 15 hatch, I mean, this kind of can go either way. You can sometimes build the hatch early just to try to get those larvae out faster than, and sometimes you do it to like macro. So I mean, there's really no telling which way he's going to go with this just yet.
Kung playing it safe, opting for a hatch, or sorry, a gas and pool first. Just now going down to take that hatch.
It is worth saying that the gas and pool are significantly later for 11, so there is going to be a small window when Kung has Zergling speed before 11. We'll have to see if that ends up being a major contributing factor here. Currently, our players are just about neck and neck here. However, 11 slightly down in workers, but he is going to have that hatchery almost a full 30-40 seconds before his opponent.
Six wings in production for Kung. 4 for 11. Yeah, that's true. 11's wing speed is going to be significantly later.
Right.
Have to see if that plays a factor. Kung is going to go across the map.
Okay, very important here that the Overlord sees this. I do think that 11 spotted that. He's got a queen here. He can easily hold his ramp long enough to get the other queen out and shut these lings down. Plenty of ramps and choke points on this map to do. Oh no, those lings are leaving the base for 11. That could leave him a little vulnerable. He's going to spot it here with the lings. Okay.
Loses a couple in the meantime. The other one's coming back to defend.
Now this is not a huge deal because that hatchery is finished and it's going to take those lings a very long time to pressure it. So I don't think 11's in too much trouble.
No, he has pulled ahead on workers now. 8 lings in production for both players. However, Baneling Nest started from Kung, so I think we're going to see some wing bane aggression.
Yeah. Now here's interesting fact here. The ling speed going to finish in 5 seconds for Kung, well ahead of 11's. He could use this to reinforce those Zerglings in the middle, or he could just get them out scot-free. We'll see what he does with that. It's going to be a small window here. Looks like he's going to try to get this around. Going to get some damage here. 11 losing all those lings for free is definitely not the best.
Reinforcements for both players coming out now, but yeah, 11's just getting caught. His wing speed's about 5 seconds from done. However, he has no idea about the Bane's morph in front of his base.
Now what I would really love to see here is a queen pulled to the main ramp and the lings reinforcing the front of you know, start plucking away at those lings with the queens from the safety of the ramp. He's going to begin to put a lot of pressure on this hatchery. Now, these banelings are everything. One goes into the hatchery. That's not what you want. Oh, the lings flood into the main. This is not looking good.
Yeah, baneling's keeping him out of his own main base.
Down to one baneling. The lings are starting to kill drones here. We get a nice connection onto the mineral line.
4 drones lost so far. 11 now down on workers. No lings to defend, losing more and more.
I do think, well, those reinforcing lings are going to clean it up here. Only 6 workers down so far for 11. I think he's going to stabilize.
4 more Banes morphing outside, down the natural ramp.
Now, we see some defense out of 11 build up really quickly here. Ideally, you're going to see like an Evo chamber wall off. I don't know if he has time to do all that, though. It's going to be really hard to hold this with just Zerglings. Oh, no, these Banes. The timing on this is perfect for Kung. He does manage to get a connection into those cocoons.
Yeah, army supply is almost non-existent for 11 now.
But he does have 3 banelings. 3 banelings in a dream. Oh no, the banelings are going to shut each other down. 4 more drones go down. 11 down to 11 workers now.
And it's only wings in production. Oh, and Banes out of Kung. He is just going to flood until 11 submits.
Yeah. The only opening that 11 could possibly have at this point would be to use the broodlings from the hatchery. Looks like Kung is going to shut down the rest of the drones for 11 here, and I think that's going to spell the end for Platinum Heroes Blue Zerg. These banelings are going to seal the deal here. GG is called. Well played from both players there. A very fast Ling Bane. Actually, 5 minutes is pretty long for a Ling Bane game, to be honest.
Yeah, I would have loved to see a second, even third queen out of 11 down in that natural.
Right. Sometimes in those situations, if it catches you off guard and you don't have time to get the Evo chamber, you know, the Ling Flood just seals the deal and it snowballs out of control, which is exactly what we saw there.
Yeah, once you start flooding lings, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, so I don't know. The after action, you know, obviously we have perfect information, but if I had to say anything different out of those players, I mean, some sort of wall off to prevent the main line, the main's drones from being killed. Either a pair of queens on the ramp could have made a lot of difference there. Maybe a spine behind them, you know, it would have bought enough time. But that does mean the natural would go down. So I'm not sure if that would even really be the answer for 11.
Yeah, no, definitely the double queen walling off would have been key. That would have been a huge part of it. Also, getting the overlords in a bit better position to spot those, pushing them out a bit farther, getting them like, you know, down the ramp, see those Banes morphing earlier, and know that you need to make a spine, you need to make more lings.
Oh, completely. Actually, I had forgotten about that. That overlord just missing spotting out those first 6 Zerglings by half a second there would have made all the difference for 11. If you saw them coming, you would have had time to get those queens out. I think it would have made a huge difference. So very unfortunate there, but Overlord placement in ZVZ is paramount, so it does happen.